Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? Hope you had a great week this past week as the market gave us plenty of opportunities to capitalize on. In this video, I want to quickly talk about my analysis for USD Swiss franc, USD JPY, and USD CAD. So I'm starting off with USD Swiss franc, and as usual, I'm starting with the weekly time frame, and we'll work our way down to the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see on the weekly time frame, that price has entered this range and is still within this level, the 0.91 level and the 0.93 for 1935 level basically, and it's been ranging between these two levels. Okay, and now price got down here, bounced up here, and what I'm expecting, as you can see here, there is this resistance level here, and you can see it clearly on the 4-hour time frame, and I'm expecting a bounce from there to the downside to complete this other circle of down move, and just to complete this triple top pattern basically, and for price to get down here and possibly break it as well. But if price doesn't break it, of course, there could be another signal here to buy to the upside, but we'll be taking our sell trade back down to this area. Okay, and I'll give you the reasons why I think price is going to go to the downside. All right. So first of all, we are in this range and we've tested this 1, 2, 3 times, tested this 1, 2, 3 times. Price just bounced off this level and now it's coming back down to retest it again. That's one. Number two, if we go to the daily time frame, we can see if we draw our Fibonacci retracement from the swing high to the swing low, okay, from here to the swing low here down here, we can see that this reversal is happening around the 69.8 to 0.61 Fibonacci ratio, which is the golden ratio. Retracement doesn't always happen on this ratio. It can happen around the 0.786 or the 0.5 level or even 0.38 level, but the golden ratio is this, meaning that this is a high probability ratio. If you get any reversal pattern around this ratio, then most likely price would reverse to the downside. We saw it here, firstly on this area here, where we drew the swing high to swing low and price bounced off this area, multiple rejections, and that went to the downside. And now we are seeing that again with this swing high and swing low. And that is the second reason. Another reason as well is if you look at that area, it's a very strong resistance area in which price has been tested multiple times as well. So it tested here, broke it, and came back through. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks touching the area, 5, and now this week as well. And price ended up forming this sort of doji candle on the daily close. That is why I'm expecting it. So that is like 3 reasons for me taking that sell trade. The fourth reason is on the daily time frame where we normally take our entry. As you can see, price has formed this nice engulfing candle on a resistance level, which again is a very strong indication that price could continue to the downside. And fifth confirmation as well is if you look at this is more like a double top pattern as well, there and there, and then forming this bearish engulfing candle, and then we're expecting price to continue to downside at least to this level or continue all the way down as we expect it. So that is why I've taken my entry on this trade, and you can also do that as well, as price has given us the signal to sell. This doesn't always happen, and there's a possibility that price could continue to the upside, but for me, I think there's a high chance that the odds will be in our favor on this particular trade, and that's why I have taken the sell on USD Swiss franc, and that is what I am expecting. So this is my analysis for this pair. Next, I'll be talking about my analysis for USD JPY. So for USD JPY, again, starting from the weekly time frame, and we work our way down to the 4-hour time frame. On the weekly time frame, you can see that there've been some resistance level here, and then price has gone on to form to touch that level twice. Sorry, I have to take this back down. Price has gone to touch that level twice as well. Let me just take this down back down to where it was, because I moved it. Okay. So Yeah, so as you can see, that price has formed this sort of double top pattern there, down, and tested it here again, as you can see, with this rejection backwards all the way to this area, and that's where we are currently. If we move to the daily time frame, we can see that price has formed that pattern, tested this neck here, and now I'm expecting price to continue this full double top pattern to the downside, either down to this trend line here, as well as this support level, or all the way down to this next weekly support level. um Again, and that is what I'm looking at. Again, if you look at this closely as well, and if you look at it on the 4 hour time frame as well, where we normally take our entry, I am also in a sell trade on this in this Usdjpy, and the reason being, one, we've got this break of the trend line. So coming up here, price has tested trend line 1, then came to test the trend line here and rejected off it. There was this first bounce here, came back up, bounced down, tested it here, and price has now gotten all the way to this trend line here and tested it 1 and 2, forming this double top pattern. Okay, and this double top pattern is forming around touching this trend line here, and it's formed this engulfing candle. So I'm expecting price to continue to the downside. Okay, so that is 1, that's what I'm looking at. 2, if we draw this line here as well, we can see that this is currently around a resistance area where price has been tested here once and here again and twice here, forming this sort of double top pattern, and then giving this bearish candlestick reversal pattern, which is the bullish engulfing bearish engulfing candle, as you can see here. So that is 2. Okay, another thing again that you can see on the 4 hour time frame, if I bring it closer, is the head and shoulder pattern as well. So with the head and shoulder pattern, we can see it from here. This is your left shoulder all the way down here. You can see this is the head all the way down here, or even here. You can see this is the right shoulder as well, forming this engulfing candle, giving us that sell opportunity to the downside. So that is why I have taken this sell as well. So my sell trade was somewhere here just before the candle closed. That's why I entered, and I've put my stop loss just about here. There is a possibility that price could continue to the upside, but of course, from everything I'm saying so far, there's strong indication that price will continue to the downside, and this will give us a very good risk reward ratio. And what do you call it? With aiming for about 200 pips on this particular trade, and that's why I'm also bearish on Usdjpy. So this matter is for Usdjpy. I hope it's been helpful. Remember to manage your risk carefully on this particular trade, as it can give us a very good opportunity in the market in the coming week, or in the next 2 weeks. Then lastly, in this video, I'll talk about my analysis for USD CAD. So for USD CAD, again, starting off with the weekly time frame, we can see that we've got a bounce of this level once, this resistance level twice as well, over here, and thirdly over here as well. So actually I was expecting for price to continue all the way to the top to test it again, but price got to this resistance level here on the 4-hourly time frame and then rejected off it, and which you can see here. So there's this massive rejection followed by this bearish pin bar, which for me is an indication that price could also continue to the downside, possibly back down to this trend line here, or even completing this double top pattern that we can see over here. There's possibility that this pattern would be completed all the way to the downside. So coming here, and then coming all the way to the downside. So there's a possibility that this could happen, but I'm expecting price to continue at least down to this trend line here, and then we'll see what happens afterwards. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see also on the daily time frame that there was this rejection here and this sort of false breakout from this area where price has been tested in this resistance area. So this area here It's what you describe as a false breakout. Okay. And I'm sure it caught most people as well. It caught me as well, but I was able to go out and break even because I entered my trade. And when price moved positively in my direction about 70 pips, I was able to move my stops to break even and take partial profit. So even though I didn't get the full profit that I wanted, I was able to get out of the market on time. That is where money management in trading comes in. So as we can see, with this candlestick pattern that's formed on Friday, it was a very strong bearish candle, which for me, it's also an indication that price could continue to the downside, at least back down to this level. Then before seeing whether price would give us a buy signal here to take again to the top, just continuing this sort of range in which price has been forming on the daily time frame, or even all the way down to this support level here, as well as all the way down to this trend line. So we'll take it as we know price gives us that opportunity. So for now, I wouldn't take any trade on this. I would only wait to see how price reacts on the 4-hour time frame to these various areas. So what I'll do is to see how price reacts here when price gets down to this zone here, and if price gives us a buy signal, then I would be tempted to take my trade to the upside. But if price ends up breaking this area, I'll wait for price to get here and see how price reacts. If price gives us a good sell signal, then I'll probably sell to the downside all the way to this area here. And if price gets here, it gives us a daily like a sort of bullish reversal, then we can be looking to take our trades to the upside. So basically this is what I'm looking at on Euro USD, on sorry, USD CAD. And you know, I am not yet in this trade, and I'm still watching, observing to see what happened exactly. I'm not going to rush into taking this trade at all, because I can't see any clear signal at the moment, because price is just not yet at a significant area for me. So it's just wait and see, and if there's any update within the week, then I would let you know as well. So this has been my video for on my analysis for USD Swiss franc, USDJPY, and USD CAD. I hope you found this video very helpful. If you have, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis video. I will leave a link to my Telegram channel in the description, so kindly check it out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright.